Hi everyone, Deathclaw Girl here, and welcome to another one of my videos. In this video, I'm just going to be showing you a couple places where you can have basically a tiny camp, a houseboat camp, where the houseboat is basically in the middle of the water. So there are a few places I'll be taking you today, but all in one area. Before we do that, here's our sponsored video.
Nuka-Cola's out that thirst.
Cram it, keeps it, won't go bad. Day sugar bombs, explosive, great taste.
So first, let me show you where it is on the map. So my current location is very, very close to Harper's Ferry Tunnel, which is just south of the towns here, west of the Ransack Shack and Harper's Ferry. But let me give you another map reference. Here is Vault 76, where you start the game. You're going to go all the way east till you hit the lake and then follow the river down about here. You can see the brothers' cabins are right here. So we're going to go ahead and fast travel to the Harper's Ferry Tunnel, and then I'm going to take you to the first location that I had currently had the houseboat where you saw me standing on it. So again, this video is just about where can you put a camp so that your houseboat is actually not near the shore, but actually out in the water. So the first place I'm taking you to has all these bridge, I don't know what they call them. They're not pylons, are they? Anyway, they have all these little bridge things, and I selected one of them, this one right here, to put the camp machine. These are very easy to do. You can basically put them anywhere on these little dry bed areas. I'm even going to try the bridge topside in the probably for the second one. That way you can also build on the bridge and still have your houseboat basically down in the water. So yeah, there's lots and lots of places that you can put your camp machine so that you can put your houseboat basically in the middle of the water like it is here. Now I'm going to go ahead and fast travel now to Camp 1, which is the one I just showed you. Most likely it's going to drop your travelers right in the middle of the water, but this one's nice because it's right by the stairs for the houseboat. The basic location for fishing is the stairs on the houseboat. The rest of the areas, the front, I think it's too high. Let me see. Nope. So it looks like maybe you do. Oop, yeah. I don't have the floating docks, so sadly I can't test that. Let me see if I... Okay, let's try this. Alright, this will work. So you get the front and the back that you can fish on the houseboats. So if you do one of these in the middle of the water locations, you're going to want to fast travel to your camp a couple of times just to see where people are landing. Now, the very first time that you travel from a different area, that is where they're going to be yeah, it looks like it's still the stairs. So that's still really nice because it's not that hard. For jumping, it's best to look straight up and then hit your jump button, and that'll get you going. Alright, so that is location number 1. I'm going to do a test before I keep going to a different location to see if I can put it on the bridge up top. So change the machine's location. Over here, there's where the houseboat is. Over here is a set of stairs if you ever want to get up. You don't have the marsupial or the jetpack. This will take you all the way to the top of the bridge. Alright, I'm going to run. I think I'm on this one. I'm going to look over the side to see how close I am. See if I can. Alright. So I believe it's, you can kind of see the edge right there, about where it's at. I'm going to put the, let me see if I can get up here. Yep, I'm going to put the camp machine as close to there as I can. I'm basically going to move it and see if it will let me set it over here somewhere. Maybe right there. And voila! So that means I can actually build. Let me put something out just to see if I can build up here. I can build up here. I need to test down there. That's basically what I need to do. So let's just put a small item. So yeah, these will be small camps. Let's try this. Here we go. Alright, so now I'm going to go, hopefully not kill myself, and see if I can put the boat down here now. So you might have to, yeah, work on where you exactly you put the camp build machine. But right here, let's see. Ah, sadly, it looks like the top side, yeah, it's going to be too far up to be able to place the boat. Because the spear, yeah, it's telling me the spear is not down here. Alright, I'm going to try again. Let's see if there's someplace higher. I'm not going to do it in this location, though. So again, these little, I'm going to call them pylons. That's not the correct term. But you can put your camp build machine anywhere here towards the deeper side of the water. And yeah, then you can have your houseboat. So that's one location. And now we're going to go in the water. So you're going to want, let me go back, quite a bit of either, I'm just going to put on my Chinese stealth armor because of the rad resistance. You might need some rad away. So next, I'm going to put the camp build machine on this, see if I can put it on this log. There we go. See if I can put it higher. Yep. I'm just trying to get it to appear. Alright, it's actually sunken into the wood, but let me see if I can access it. Because it's okay in that location, just as long as you can, yeah, still access it. Alright, then let me see if it's going to work. Looks like it is. I can put the houseboat. Now, when you're placing your houseboat, you want to be able to decorate the entire thing. Make sure it stays on the inside of the bubble, the green circle. Because if I stick it out here, I can place it, but that means I won't be able to build on that one end. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I believe it was this end that was outside the circle. As you can see, it's not permitting me to go into build mode. That's because I'm outside the circle. I'd have to go pretty deep inside, and now I'm inside the circle. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick it up and move it a little bit better. But first, I am going to go back here so I'm out of the way. I'm moving my body out of the way so it's not in the way that I'm wanting to set down the houseboat. Now, nice thing is you can have multiple houseboats. Let's put another one. Maybe we'll put one down here. You do want it to be as close to the deep water as possible. And now that I've done that, I'm going to fast travel to my camp just to see where it's going to drop me. Nope, I'm too close. Hold on. And I keep trying to jetpack, which I don't have one. Alright, let's do it again. Now what you can do, there's some suggestions. If you just want to make it easy, you can decorate one of the houseboats Keep trying to jet. Okay. And then do a blueprint of it. Let's try it again. Alright, I'm talking, so stop talking. Let's see where I land. Usually the landing point has everything to do with where your camp machine is at. So if you notice the other one, it let me right by the stairs. That was really nice, that first one. So here's the second ones. But now you should be able to basically put all the decor that you want. Floor decor. Just going to put a couple of things out just to show you. And then mostly I'll focus on, where can you put the camp build machines? And allow you to worry about how you decorate your own. But either you can just have one houseboat, multiple houseboats. But now let's go a little bit deeper. One of my favorite points is this tree right here. It's really in the middle. Really nice place to put it. Alright, so let's get... Now for some reason, there's nothing really there on that trunk branch, that actually trunk, but it's going to let me actually put it right there, and it disappeared. So you might want to go down and move it after you have. So I'm going to move it. Actually, I'm going to wait. I'm going to put it on the houseboat, but let's go ahead and put the houseboat out. And again, make sure to keep it all in the circle. Both ends you can fish from. That way it makes it very, very in the middle of the water. Now I'm going to go down and grab the camp build machine. And I'm going to see if I can get it to get on the houseboat now. Moving the camp build machine after you set your camp will not adjust your circle at all. It will, though, adjust perhaps where they do fast travel in. So let me leave that there. Let me go into camera mode. So you can now see just how in the middle of this lake I am. And then I'll take you to a couple more spots and see if we can place camp build machine. Let me see if I can fast travel. Sometimes it lets you, sometimes it won't. There we go. I'm just going to see where it drops me. You need to do it like right inside. Perfect. And again, I put it right up there. So that might be a good spot. I'm going to fast travel 2 more times to see if that is going to hold. So as I was saying before, fast travel 3 to 5 times just to see, yep, still in the cabin, just to see where your visitors are dropping. And it wouldn't hurt to go once to White Springs and fast travel from there. It'll also, oh, perfect, perfect. Don't have to worry about getting them. So just kind of make sure you don't clutter the area where they are dropping too much so that they're not stuck inside something. All right, believe there are floating items in this water area. I'm going to go see how far away from shore they are. That's one of them, but it's really close to shore. Up here's one. I can fish from here, so we're just going to see if it'll let me drop it. And we're just going to try to get it right on top of the tire. So the object is to find something where you can go as far out as your circle will allow you. It's not letting me place the boat. Up there we go. It could have been maybe there was something in the way, or it might not have been deep enough. All right, let's see. What about the fast travel point? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, it's not letting me go ahead. I'm going to have to move. Let me go over here. Yeah, it's hit or miss on those, whether they'll let you fast travel where you're standing. There we go. Now, remember, the build machine is still on the tire. It was on the tire. Is there a different tire? Yes, there's a different tire. So now I'm going to go ahead and move it. I'm going to show you that, yeah, sometimes you can get it. Oops, I'm stuck. You can get it to actually adjust the fast travel point for your camp. Let's try it again. But again, always travel from White Springs Mall is a good point, and that will total out exactly where it's going to drop you. Okay, it's not doing it this time. Let's go ahead and do it again. Now it is kind of yeah, it's not going to do it. So, yep, looks like they are going to be basically for this one spawning on land. All right. Let's explore this area a little bit more. I'm just going to look for one more spot, which there is this floating tire. Can you move it? If you can move the object by hitting it, you most likely cannot put your can't build machine down. So let's go ahead. All right. It will work there, and there's also this tree. So we're just going to go ahead and see if we can put it in the tree. Looks like there was a place. Okay, it said it needed support. That one did not work. Going to back up a bit. Try again. All right, for some reason it dropped right there. That's okay. We're just going to go ahead and see if I can get in the tree now. All right. So you're just going to have to figure out what location do you like the best. Do you like the more in the middle of everything look? And again, I think I have a jetpack and I don't. Okay. Go ahead and switch back out of my Chinese stealth armor and put my bloody back on, along with my outfit. Alright, so basically, this will give you an idea where you can basically just have a tiny camp. It is just a houseboat camp, was the idea. Just something small, something that you can fish from, that's right in the middle of nowhere water, basically. So let me show you this one. So the tire and the tree worked on that one. Let's see. Over there is the other tire. Right over there is that one tree I took you to, was able to actually put in the tree. And over there is the bridge. One more time with their 5 little, they're not pylons, I don't think, but whatever those, oh, columns. I think maybe it's called columns. That's giving the bridge support. Are good areas just in this one location. There's probably a lot more. You probably could do that boat right there. At least this gives you an idea where you could put your houseboat if that's all you're wanting. If you're not wanting any big camp. So let's do a little bit of decoration. One thing you will want to have is a vendor. Always put at least 2 vendors in your camp. There's nothing worse than someone who's shopping to arrive and this only one vendor you have is occupied. So yes. Now this one probably would do better with the small one, so I'm just going to put a couple of these up. Simple enough. Let's see what I can do. Let's see. I have a lot of stored items, so I'm not going to be able to put out a lot of them because I'm not going to go through the hassle of deleting or looking for the resources. So let's just decorate a little bit more. But like I said, the top part, you'll be able to have a lot more room. You can't fish from up there anyway. But you can put out quite a few stuff. It's like you can build on the canopy also. Let's really take a look at the lights real quick. I really like this lamppost. I'm going to see if I can put a couple of them out. See if I can find it. Oh, I like these zappers. The Mothman bug zappers. Those look great. Let me put a couple of these out. And let me find that light I was talking about. These barrels look good too, in case, I think they're just the basic ones that you probably do get. I wouldn't put a lot of stuff around where you can fish. That way maybe more than one person can fish. Here is that light I was talking about. I love this lamppost. It's just oil lamppost, so it needs no electricity. Yeah, we're just going to put some on the engines. Put some up here. And then down around here. Just so there are some lights. See how it looks. Yeah, it should look pretty good at night with these. I need to go see if I can turn on the zapper. These barrels look nice too. So it should look really nice at night. Now, I'm trying to think. Alright, so now I'm going to see about adding a generator. I'm going to go with one of those types that just throws the electricity into the air. And I'm going to put out a big one, so there's one. These small ones are nice. And, yep, just need to turn on this one. So these had some special effects, sound, and a nice little bluish glow. So if you can ever see them appear in some vendor, a plan for it, grab it. These are nice. I really like these. Mothman Bug Zapper. I think you get these plans from the Mothman Equinox, but you can find them. Players will sell them. All right. Oops. Let's try that again. There you go. Good job. Good job. So, again, right in the middle of nowhere in the water. So that's all these planned camp locations are. It's just a tiny camp where you can fish, or you just want to put your brand new houseboat from season 21 right in the middle of the water. Alright, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, Deathclaw Girl out. Happy gaming, happy building. Check you later.